Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the Minecraft Things server. And to start out today's episode, I want to show you the work that I've been doing. Yeah! Looking a little different around here. So what I've finally started doing... Can I get these? Can I get these? No? Damn it. So what I finally started doing is making the town square on this side. I still don't know quite how big it's going to be. I think it's actually going to be pretty large, but I've integrated the subway station here, and I still need to expand on that side just a tiny bit. Have some plans. We'll get back to that in a second, but this all started out with this path from the subway station, which still isn't very direct. Well, I'll work on that. From the subway station over to the mob farm. So we now have a nice paved path over to the mob farm. So subway complete. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh, I'll show you guys that in a second. And I actually just extended this pathway all the way over the sugarcane farm. And we'll figure out something. See, there's a little drop off here. We'll figure out something to do here. Yeah, we'll figure something to do here. I'm going to style this up a little bit more, but yeah, we'll save that for later. God damn it. I always forget to... If you guys are wondering what that enable level saving, force save, save complete BS is that you see every single time I record a video, that's because I forget to de-op myself and or I haven't figured out how to turn off the message yet. So I'll try and remember that for next time. Actually, you know what? Good. Okay. So you won't see that anymore. So yeah, so we have this path complete now. I'm really excited about this because this area has been very undeveloped for very long now. So, but I figure with another level being added to the mob farm and with the subway station now, I should probably get on making this actually look like it's going to be part of a town. So I'm probably just going to wipe out this part and extend the town square there. I'm going to have something planned for this little area over here. I don't want to give it away quite yet, but it's going to be kind of cool. But what I wanted to show you guys today, start out with, is a little project. Now JD on his side has that fountain that he built in the middle of his town square. So I figure that I need something for my town square. Now, this town square is a little bit off-center of everything else, and I don't want to, you know, like, I would kind of put this here to center it on that, but that would encroach too much on the base, because what we have planned here, we need an 11 by 11 square. So basically we're going to start, and this is the very center, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to come to here. This is going to be the outside, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is going to be the corner, 11 by 11. If I push it any further this way, it's going to start encroaching on the entrance to my base, which I don't want to do. Although I guess the outside, well, just the outside block doesn't really encroach. But yeah, I want the beginning of my base to be completely open. So what we have planned is, this is actually the first thing that I ever made in my creative world. And I don't know whether or not I've shown my creative world in this series or not. But yeah, this is what we got to start here. Glowstone in the ground. And then, give me a second here, guys. I'm actually working off of a screenshot that I took. Here. And I know you guys are probably really confused right now, but you're just going to have to trust me on this one. Like that. Yeah. There and there. This will all make sense in a short matter of time. No. I think this is, yeah, I went too far on this side. Like I said, guys, I'm going off of a screenshot, so... yeah. Yep, that's right. Yep. Yep, I win. Yep. Okay, so there, and then now we do sandstone around the outside. Trust me, guys, this will make sense when I am done. So I think I'm just going to do this here. So it's Saturday when I'm recording this. I think I just put up my last video very shortly ago as I'm recording this. And again, I apologize for the audio on that. I have absolutely no idea what happened, why my computer recorded out of my webcam. I double and triple checked this time to make sure that it was actually recording out of my microphone, because I would have felt like an ass if I did that again, especially doing a project like this, which there's no way I'm going to do this again. Absolutely no way that I'm going to do this project again. And I know you guys are probably still looking at this going, what in the hell is this guy doing? He's crazy. And yeah, maybe I am, but this original, like I said, this design was the first thing I ever made in my creative world, and it was something that I was doing just to fool around. I never really intended on keeping it. And here. And now, we use lapis around the outside of that. I'm just going to go through here with this. Originally, in my original design, the smooth sandstone was stone bricks, and this lapis was actually blue wool. But the funny thing is that at the moment I have more lapis than I have blue wool. So I've decided to use lapis. Now see, you guys can see why I kind of didn't want to put this any closer to my base, because I didn't want to encroach. This is a really large design. Larger than I remember it being. Hopefully this works out and I don't have to relocate it or any derpy thing like that. You guys are probably still wondering what in the hell I'm doing. And yes, this is expensive, but being that lapis really isn't good for anything. Okay, so now what we do, first we collect the dirt because we need that for our project to finish up removing the desert, which you guys can see is pretty much done. We just have that area over there to do. Crazy my ass. So next step is to fill this with water. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll be right back with you guys. Alright, I actually almost forgot one very important thing. So yeah, we got it filled in with water now. This thing is huge. Yeah. It'll look good though. So let's go ahead, run inside and sleep. And then we'll finish it up. Oh, come on. It is nighttime. So, as I said in my last video, apparently they hired somebody. This will be going up, what, Monday? So, as of this recording, he has not accepted the position as of yet. But, I'm very much looking forward to it. Like I said, ow. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. Hopefully I can, you know, not want to kill myself anymore. Anyway, so let's get back to it, and the part that I actually almost forgot was the bone meal here. So, the reason we have this in the middle here is for that. Bone meal there. Tree there. I'm going to have to adjust the leaves a little bit to make it perfect. It's actually a tall tree. Huh. I didn't want it that tall. Anyway. Oh. And now, for the finishing touch. Nether fence. The reason I changed it to sandstone instead of stone brick is because I like how the nether fence looks with the sandstone. So Boom. So now, JD has his fountain, and I have my monument. Tree is too tall. Tree is too tall. But, you guys get the idea here. Do I have any... It's basically along the outside here. Let me go ahead and make some stairs. I know how to make stairs. Okay. So give us an idea. Whoa. My mouse slipped right off my mouse pad there, which is funny because my mouse pad is huge. That's what she said. Okay, so boop, 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 boop. Oop, there too. And boop. Put that there. Because, Yep, so you guys get the idea. This tree is too tall. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can make it a shorter tree. And I'll be back with you guys when I've got something else to show you. Yeah, this is going to look good. Alright guys, I said I would be back with you once I had something to show you. And boy, do I ever have something to show you. One place I don't have anything to show you is here, the town nether portal. Haven't done anything with that yet, so that's still coming. But what I have done something with is something you'll see as we walk along the road here. Oh, Enderman. As we keep walking along the road here. Yeah. Road kind of got a little bit longer, didn't it? See, Enderman, what are you doing in the middle of the road, man? Also been working on some more removing the desert. That's all that's left. I did some of the hillside there. I was going to originally just completely wipe that out, but I wanted to terraform it a little bit. You know, JD mentioned, I think in his last video, that he wasn't really sure about the whole completely flat thing here. And you know what? I agree. And so I want to keep that terraforming there, and then maybe put some hills in here or something. But as I said, check it out. We now have a complete road from town all the way over to my base. This is, I guess, Main Street. But coming up here, you guys can see this is loading a little bit slower than it usually does. There's the 4-level mob system, and as you guys will see here, I have finished with my town square area, and it's significantly larger than the last time that you guys were here. So here's our little monument, or whatever you may want to call it. This actually worked out well. This is a nice center point. This whole square is actually centered around that. So I know I said that everything was looking a little off center. If things might seem a little bit loud to you guys, I've actually turned up my game sounds just slightly. So let me know if they're too loud for you or what. Yeah, I know how I said that everything was off center, but I decided to center the whole square on the tree here. So I kind of went equal blocks out from each way from the tree, and it ended up being a little bit larger than I had originally planned it, and because of that, I needed a way to light it. So I decided to go with this design. Yeah, I know having lights in the middle of a square like this in the middle of your path isn't the most attractive thing in the world, but I did what I could. You know, I grabbed the lapis blocks to go along with the monument here. And I know what some of you are saying, oh, but Derek, they can't spawn on half slabs. But you know what? We don't know if that's going to change. So that could just literally just be a glitch, and it does seem like a glitch because I don't know. That's always kind of seemed weird to me, and I haven't liked to take advantage of that. So yeah, so I've done what I could to light the place up, and so now we have a fully functional town square, and we have a pretty straight shot from our subway station here. Hold on one second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I actually forgot to change my work phone to vibrate. Oop, and now I hit my pop filter. So let me go ahead and change that to vibrate so you guys won't have to listen to that anymore. That's another one of the good things about bringing somebody else in finally is once we get them up to speed, I won't have to be on call all the time. I don't know what it's like to not be on call at this point. I think I've been on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for close to 6 months now. Yeah, that's, it's not fun. You can't unwind, and that's probably the only negative thing about my job is being on call. You know, you can never unwind. You never think, I mean, I'm recording this, it's a Sunday night, and there's people working. Like, what's going on there? Anyway, I don't think I've shown you guys this quite yet. I finished off my subway station here, and there's no... Is there a minecart here? Wow. I actually tried to use the minecart track before, but there was no minecarts down here. I think maybe I should just make a bunch of them. Anyway, like I said, I don't think I've shown you guys this, and I definitely haven't shown you since I finished off the ceiling here. So this actually worked out really well with the town square. Before I just had a dirt ceiling, and I kind of, you know, figured out that, okay, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Kind of resigned myself to having a dirt ceiling, but with expanding the town square like I have, it allowed me to actually have a real ceiling in here now. And you guys will see that I've used the same type of pattern that I used on our luxury condos in town. This kind of offsetting stone brick and smooth stone, and it gives it a really interesting pattern. Because as I mentioned before, from back here, it kind of looks like the smooth stone just kind of flows into this, and it gives it kind of an industrial look. I don't know. It kind of just like very businessy and professional, at least in my mind, anyway. Maybe I'm the only one, but yeah. So that worked out well. So I finished that off, and yeah, this is what we're looking like for the square. It came out really well. I'm really excited about how it came out. And I have a new addition down on my base, which I'm going to show you guys. But firstly, I want to, and the mob trap is working brilliantly. Oh yeah, you guys remember how last episode I ended with attempting to get a good pick and getting that nice little, what is it, efficiency 2 off of a level 27? Yeah, well, I've done some more enchanting. I've actually done a bunch of enchanting. Going with mainly mid-20s for levels on things. This is I'm going down. Yeah, it is. Going with mainly mid-20s on the levels. And this is one of the things I got. Yippee. Luckily, I also got that. Fortune 2 pick. Did some mining. And today alone, I've gotten 28 diamond. So... no longer in extreme condition for amount of diamond left. I'll take you guys over there in a second. You guys can see that's probably changed. But yeah, so yeah, no more emergency with diamond. I'm probably going to do some more mining. But in addition to that, I also got a silk touch. It's probably time for these guys to breed. A silk touch shovel, which has enabled me to get some grass blocks. You know, I would have liked to have a silk touch is what I was kind of going for on the pick. You know, it would have been nice to be able to get stuff like glowstone and smooth stone. But I have so much coal anyway that doesn't really matter. But having a silk touch shovel at least has allowed me to get a bunch of grass blocks. Breed time. Yes, there are a lot of cows here. I decided that I needed a more renewable source. I guess more than one renewable source of food, other than that watermelon farm that I've been relying on pretty much since I started that base. And yeah, I figured that I wasn't doing anything with this area over here. Who hasn't bred yet? Have you bred? Breed. I figured it out. Wheat is like Viagra for these guys. Okay. I'm done. No more. No more. Empty. But, yeah, so... gotten kind of a large amount of cows over here. And the cow glitching out over there. I pretty much intend on just filling that whole pen with cows. And then, you know, anybody on the server who really wants to can come over and get some. And I've figured out a place. I've actually figured out something else to do with something in this area. Something, something, something. I can use that word as many times as I want. I figured out what to do with the area down here is I'm actually going to expand this and make this my wheat farm. So I'm going to have a very large wheat farm, probably automatic or semi-automatic, I guess. Automatic as far as, shut up. Automatic as far as I'm going to hit a lever and water's going to come down. So that's that. Let's go down. What else was I going to show you? Oh yeah, something else. Let's go this way. We do still need to put a rail line down here, I think. Yeah, still need to do that. But this actually works out because what I want to show you in my base is actually right over here as well. And I was originally going to build this on camera, but I wanted to make sure to get it right. There's my Silk Touch shovel. That was pretty nice. I think I got that off of level 24. Something along those lines. I have some more sugarcane that I still need to make into books. To make some more bookshelves. But what we have is this. The blacksmith. So, frequently, I guess I'll show you guys my diamond supply now. I've used some of them, but up to 42 diamond. Pretty good, pretty good. So frequently, I'm still going to be using iron tools most of the time. And the thing with iron tools is they break. And then you have to go find your iron, you have to find your wood, go to a crafting bench, make them. So, instead, what I made was this, the blacksmith. And finally got a chance to use some of the mossy cobble that I've been using. So basically, just have dispensers in here filled with tools. And you can go in here and hit any one of these. Let's see if I actually need anything. I could use a pick. So I go over here, hit the pick, gives me a pick. Thank you very much. So simple as that. I'm just gonna plan on, like, whenever I'm over here or whenever I bring a load of iron back up from my mine, I'll just make a bunch of tools and stick them in here. I kind of wish the dispensers were bigger. But I guess with these, you really don't need it. It's not like we were housing a bunch of it. And the cool thing is that you can actually stand on this piece of glowstone. I'm not going to do it right now because I don't have the inventory space for it, and two, I really am not in need of it. I guess I can stick the iron sword in here. You go in there. You can actually stand on this piece of glowstone and hit this button. This redstone lamp will... I keep calling it glowstone lamp, redstone lamp. Hit this button, this redstone lamp will light up, and you will get one of each item. It's really, really simple redstone. And what I intend on doing, now that I have it for tools, is right over here, this doorway to nowhere that we've had forever now. I intend on making this the armory, because as much diamond as I get, I cannot see a need for ever wearing diamond armor. A, I think it's a little bit of a waste, and B, iron armor, it gives so much protection that you really don't need it. It's really difficult to die in this game. It really is. So what I'm going to do is put the armory here and make it the exact same setup, but what I'm going to do, I think, is go... See, in this, I went with cobblestone. Now, cobble gets a lot of hate for being ugly, but I think in the case of, let me out the door, blacksmith, it's exactly what it should be. You know, it's supposed to be rough. It's supposed to be dirty. You know, it's a blacksmith. So I think that this really worked out well with the mossy in the floor. What I'm going to do for the armory, and the armories should be, you know, a little bit more upscale. When I think of an armory, I think of kind of like something in a castle. You know, something out of a fantasy novel. Something, you know, that's run and there's guards guarding it, and you need the king's permission to go in. So what I'm going to do is stone bricks, and I think I'm still going to do cobble and mossy on the floor. But I'm going to do stone bricks with the same design, and I'm actually going to do that next episode. So next episode, we will do that. It's probably going to be a very short project because, like I said, the redstone is super simple. It's simple enough that I will actually do it on camera. If you guys remember, I didn't even want to do my door on camera, and the redstone for that's even simpler than this. Well, maybe this is simpler. Maybe they're about equal. So next episode, we will be doing this. We will be doing our armory, where where I can go and get a new set of armor first of all, and I will actually also be able to show you the one button for everything, because I really do need a new set of armor. So I said I was going to be keeping these episodes shorter, so I want to cut it off here. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed, and I hope you guys like all the work that I've started to do around the server. I've pretty much done nothing this weekend but play Minecraft, as if you couldn't tell. So again, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you next episode.